This is the Rage X-Treme 4-blade arrow archery broadhead. And how this shoots through the air is what you see right here. Now when this shoots through the air, these particular blades here will open. So this hits, as it presses through, this will pop and these will open wider. Now if you notice, see if I can get this, up by here, there's a plastic collar right there. And I'll show you that in a sec. That plastic collar hangs onto a little nipple on that blade, which basically keeps it from moving around. So let me unhook that and let me show that to you. It'll be very delicate so you don't cut yourself. I'm unscrewing it and you can see that little plastic thing right there. Now watch what happens here. This will pop out and this will pop out. See if I can get them just right. They keep moving. Just like that. So that is literally going to pop out like that and give you a huge amount of cutting radius, which in turn is more humane for the animal because it's going to put them down quicker. Now, you can see this plastic thing here that's rotating. Now this plastic thing does have some lines in it. You don't want the blade to go into the lines, okay? Is what you don't want. So, when we screw this back in, okay. Now what's going to happen here is that if I can pull one out, it's not the one I wanted. Up here, start over. Now right here, you're going to see that little edge there. That is what's clicking underneath that plastic thing. And you put them in tight, and then you screw it in. Now make sure, and then you'll see it's solid in there. Now like I said, there are little lines in that plastic. You don't want to stick that little piece of metal in those lines. Because what happens is when this hits, a piece of plastic breaks off, then it opens, and then it gives you that big cutting radius. Well, the Rage X-Treme 4-blade arrowhead, this one's 100 grains, and they're about 30 bucks for two, so 15 bucks a piece. You can buy replacement blades for them, which you're saving maybe a whole $10 if they get damaged. These will cut through bone and basically just take down the animal really quick. Another form of broadhead, and this is a cheaper one. As you can see the difference, it's really not as wide. Let's say this Rage X-Treme does not open. Okay, let's say something goes wrong. Well, if you notice, it's still pretty wide for cutting compared to a regular one, as you can see. So the Rage X-Treme will definitely take down a deer a lot quicker compared to the regular broadhead. But regular broadheads are more cheaper. I mean, This one here was, this particular one here, I mean, it was like 20 bucks for 12 compared to this being 15 bucks each. So there is quite a bit difference in the technology going on. And this particular one is for small game. You'll notice here it has a point, and you'll notice it has little wires on it. Well, all that's for is if you miss the small game, the wires will grab the grass and then start flipping the arrow. So this one here is used for rabbit, squirrel, small game like that. I carry 2 of those in my quiver. This one is Intense Broadhead by Rage X-Treme, which is used for deer, bear, really large big game is what that's for. Now, the regular broadhead, this one here, can be used for big game, but I use this for like, I don't know, coyote, groundhog, kind of like a medium-sized small game is what I use these for. So there you have it, some extreme broadheads that I use in my Matthews bow. And all these gives me a choice basically of what I want to do. So when I'm walking through the wilderness, I see small game, I carry 2 of each. 2 of the small, 2 of these, and 2 of these. And I'm good for 6 arrows as I'm walking through. We'll know how the Rage X-Treme 4-blade does. Lots of reviews on YouTube about guys shooting deer with them and how well they worked for them. That's kind of why I picked them up. So I really do like how these work and how much cutting area they have. Catch you guys on the next one.